Hello, I'm back again, and I'm here to talk about our workout for tomorrow. It's the lactate threshold interval workout, and I'm going to quickly share my screen so I can show you the workout. Hopefully, you have some better ideas of where your heart rate zones are. And so you're going to do a 10-minute warm up, 5 minutes easy, A1 heart rate, 2 minutes moderate, 1 minute at lactate threshold heart rate, so pretty hard, and then 2 minutes easy. Once you're done with that, you should be warmed up and ready to go, and then you move on to progression 1. You do 5 minutes at your lactate threshold heart rate, and then you get back down to A1, and then go for 5 minutes at your A1 heart rate. Then you go back to 5 minutes at your lactate threshold, and you repeat that 4 times. Then you do a 10-minute cool down, and your whole workout should last about 55 minutes. Okay, so just quickly, I'm going to do a quick overview of, I'm going to stop sharing the screen here, of what we'll be focusing on. And up to this point in April, we have a little illustration here, pyramid. In April, we've kind of been focused on this zone, aerobic zone, easy, kind of 130 to 150, kind of in your A2 heart rate zone, hopefully. Mostly aerobic, fat burning zone. This A1 heart rate zone is really good if you're just doing like basic activities, or playing volleyball, playing tennis, just stuff you can do for a long time and kind of be at that lower heart rate. And then once you get up to your A2, you're working a little harder, but you're still using oxygen for your energy. And now we're kind of narrowing our focus a little bit, and we're kind of coming in and focusing on our steady state and our lactate threshold. And as I talked about in the last video, this is your threshold zone. Before that, you're in your aerobic, and then you move to your anaerobic. And once you do move into your anaerobic zone, you don't have a lot of time left before you poop out. So you either have to go back to aerobic and recover before you can, move back up into those higher zones. But the key here that we're focusing on is your threshold, and you don't really want to move too far past your threshold. You want to kind of keep it right in here or just below for the steady state, and you want to keep that steady state for 10, 20, 30 minutes without busting through the threshold zone, which is that 4 millimoles of lactate. Okay, so this is kind of what we're focused on over the next month or two. We also want to start working on our lactate tolerance, and so we want to start doing our anaerobic work, which is lactate tolerance and peak lactate. But to get really efficient at these two zones, you have to have a very robust aerobic foundation. So that's why we want to really focus on this area. And this area, you want to be able to do more work before you pass through that threshold zone. And then you get better at lactate tolerance and better at peak lactate. These are the very high intense workouts where you die, and you try to be able to go a little longer in these zones. You try to train yourself to go longer with more lactate in your blood. You want to be able to process that lactate and tolerate it, really. So those are our, that's what we'll start working on that a little bit more towards the middle of the summer and the fall. But right now we're kind of focused on this and trying to be able to work harder without passing through that threshold. Okay, so that's the workout for tomorrow, the lactate threshold interval workout, and have fun with it.